Yeah, I had to turn up my microphone's audio for a minute. It looked a little bit low to me. So I don't know how much of it you guys heard, but yeah, Leo definitely has a point with Vince when it comes to certain things. And in another little surprising bit, we have the Iconics, or otherwise known as the Inspiration, signing with TNA, the Impact. I keep calling them TNA just like I call Bryan Danielson Daniel Bryan.
Is it really still called TNA Impact?
Yes.
Impact?
I think it's just Impact, but
Just saying they still use the name TNA now.
yeah, that I guess so. And they're coming in at Bound for Glory, their WrestleMania, and they're coming in automatically to a Knockouts title shot. And on Twitter, this is the funniest thing. They said we can't wait to come in and get the title shot that we earned. How exactly did you earn it?
Yeah.
How exactly?
Is the Knockouts title or is it just like a women's title?
No, I think that
Team division?
I think it is the women's tag team division.
Okay.
But how exactly did you earn it? Yeah.
You know, I get it. You came from an area that mistreated you and underutilized you, but I'm still a firm believer in giving the people who've been there the longest, the titles and all this and that, and taking the ones that have been there a while and taking a chance on them as opposed to, yeah, they came from WWE or wherever. I don't believe in just giving, everybody the title just because they came from somewhere else. Like, I feel as though they have to work their way up to a title shot, but that sounds like TNA to me,
Yeah. Yep.
That sounds like WCW there for a while there too. Shit like that, so.
Yep.
Like, oh, you're a big name and you're in WWE. Well, I'll just give you the title and let you run with it. It's like, yeah, but it just doesn't feel genuine,
Yes. One last quick little bit of news because I forgot to add this into the match card because, again, I'm an idiot. The Lucha Brothers are facing a masked tag team tonight, and we don't know who it is. It is rumored. It is rumored to be the former Authors of Pain.
Well,
I don't know what to make of that.
that would be interesting. The Authors of Pain haven't really had a chance to shine on the WWE. I don't know, was it because they really why is the reason why they never even got a title shot or anything? I mean, it's the same way with the Ascension. They went to the main roster and they were treated like shit. So
But yeah, no, I think they were perceived as stiff. But I really don't know. I hope it's them because in AEW they would have a chance to shine. They really take care of tag teams over here.
Well, not that. They're a different style of wrestling. Like they're not just the high flyers. They're more grounded with strong hitting moves and whatnot. Not really top rope. You know what I mean?
Yeah, strong style. Straight up strong style.
Did you see in this bit of news that CM Punk doesn't think that there's enough depth in the AEW women's division to deserve a TBS women's title? He feels as though they should have brought out a women's tag team before that. He's hoping that these matches will prove him wrong and go from there with the TBS title. Otherwise, he's like, like the amount of titles, whatever. Like he doesn't believe in like the triples title. You know that everybody's been long waiting for a triple tag. So yeah, what do you think about that?
Well, it does seem a little bit, I don't want to say misogynistic because that's a word that's thrown around quite a bit.
He's allowed to have his opinion, and honestly, I agree.
I'm just testing.
I would have rather have seen the women's tag team get a division in AEW before another singles title because they already have the world or the women's world title.
Yeah, I'm just trying to get,
But it is a pretty belt. I like it. It looks good.
it is a pretty belt. My thing is, what are they gonna do with the TNT title once they move Dynamite to TBS?
Why would they get rid of it?
I mean, Rampage.
Guevara have this title. Oh, it's no more.
I mean, Rampage is still on TNT, but there's got to be something on Dynamite. I think they need to just change the name from the TNT title to the TV title. That way, it covers both programs.
Yes. Television championship. Yep. Makes the most
Oh
sense.
my goodness.
Yes, it covers both programs.
It is not even funny.
I would like to see actual that does make more sense than having a second. And there's more than enough women there.
Yeah. As I was saying, just make it a TV title. Alright, we're going right into the buy-in here. I just need to find it on YouTube because it's not coming up as a live. Hang on. Bear with me. Oh, here we are.
Screen so we can all see. Excuse me.
All right. Black screen. Black screen.
I'm going to two snakes on Mikey's leg.
Oh no, nope. It's here. We got the buy-in here. As I said in the match card, we have Minoru, Suzuki, and Bryan Danielson going tonight.
Well, I should think we should talk. And apparently, it sounds like that SmackDown's going to 2.5 hours. Now, is that a good idea? Is going an extra half hour considering we're only 3 hours, and it's just a whole hot trash fest.
No, it's not a good idea. It's not a good idea unless you're going to structure the card accordingly. Fuzzy, just let me know when it's time to switch over, because I'm in full screen right now.
So why did they do a buy-in on YouTube whenever they could have just on TNT, you know?
Honestly, I like the whole YouTube idea. You hit two different platforms at once. You get people that are into, you know, you get people that are just browsing YouTube. What are you wearing, Santana Garrett? That looks like a tutu on your back. Bro.
Anyway, I'll talk to you about it later.
She kind of looks like a bargain bin Sasha Banks.
Okay.
Well, no, I'm not saying that is a bad thing. She just looks like Sasha Banks. Whoa. Oh, nice heel hook. Oh, wow. That's like a calf crusher almost.
Yeah, I was saying, it's a calf crusher, basically.
Santana Garrett, another WWE cast-off.
Is she?
Yes. She was on NXT for a good while, and, you know, we know how that went. She ended up on, they called it Black Tuesday. She was one of the superstars that was released.
My question is why didn't they have Danielson versus Suzuki first one out like they do on any other thing? Like, why do it late? I don't understand. It's very un-AEW of them.
You know,
Let's see. Oh my God. That was a big one.
that is quite a good question. I also don't know why they weren't on the main show.
Yeah, good question again.
Yeah.
Friday for Rampage. Like, that would have been the thing that sells, that brings people in, you know?
Yeah, that would have really, I know for me, that would have sunk me in there.
Here's my thing, though. We liked last Thursday, or last, why did I say Thursday? Last Friday. We both liked last Friday. We liked the pacing, we liked that it had 4 matches. And, I hope that they go to that with, I hope there's an extra match in this Friday, is all I'm saying. As far as I know, we only have 3 matches. I mean, you could technically say, well, there's more matches because of the this here, but it's like it's its own individual, you know, thing. So I guess we'll see.
I don't know why. I'm watching the stream on my phone, because your volume is really, really low. I don't know what that could be.
It's on your side then.
Probably. I don't know why. I'm watching the stream on my hell.
Mike Conti wins with a DDT, basically.
Yeah. Yeah.
Yeah, Ty Conti's really good at wrestling. Like, that was a decent match. There was nothing too crazy, you know, when it comes to like being like, oh, botch. No, alright, it was a good match.
Maybe I need to bring up the desktop audio. Maybe.
Say be careful. Then you'll probably be sharing the old music and everything, and then you'll get hit with the old, what you call it again?
Or perhaps I need another audio capture thing. I'm working.
We need to talk with this guy. Why do we have to listen to him?
I'm working on it. Bear with me, y'all.
Alright, I'm going to take a break, because I'm not going to sit here and listen to that guy. One guy, do not care.
Their already great pro wrestling technique and sharpens it even more.
As far as Dan Lambert and American Top Team having a place in AEW, off the cuff, you would say no.
If the truth hurts a little too much, cover up your fragile little ears for the next 60 seconds.
Dan Lambert came to AEW as an invited guest by our president and CEO, Tony Khan.
Tony Khan Man's not the master manipulator here. It's you, Chris Jericho.
When I look at you, surrounded by all your meatheads of the American Top Team, I got one question. Which one of you guys is on top?
He's kind of been given an inch and taken a mile, so it was really kind of rewarding to see Jericho put Dan Lambert in his place, at least verbally. Thus far, it's been American Top Team, though, running roughshod all over the inner circle.
Jericho and Hager bringing Dan Lambert into the ring.
No, don't do this to Dan Lambert.
Wait, that's Junior Dos Santos.
Oh, no.
Former UFC heavyweight champion.
That's a bad man.
Junior Dos Santos is one of the truly baddest men in all of fighting sports. His part in all this is really going to spell trouble for the inner circle.
Junior Dos Santos is a former UFC heavyweight champion. He's the man that holds the record for the longest winning streak in the UFC heavyweight division. And he's tied for the second most knockouts in the UFC heavyweight division. Junior Dos Santos is a beast. He's defeated Stipe Miocic. He's knocked out Mark Hunt, Cain Velasquez, and even Mirko Krokop, one of the best strikers in all of MMA. And so, yeah, Junior Dos Santos is a huge problem.
People are asking me if I'm ready for the professional wrestling. But the question is, professional wrestling is ready for me? Is ready for this? I don't think so, baby.
American Top Team is surrounding the ring here. Hager and Jericho's in trouble, man. They're gonna get the hell out of that ring. Junior Dos Santos and Arlovsky, the two former heavyweight champs.
I've already been to the top of the world on combat sports. And I'm already the scariest man on AEW. Somebody's gonna get hurt.
Chris Jericho, Jake Hager, and Sammy Guevara are walking into Miami as the fan favorites, but really, they're walking into American Top Team's home turf.
And Masvidal. Oh, no. Not Masvidal. No, no. Oh! A massive knee strike from Masvidal. American Top Team has just dismantled Hager and Jericho.
Jorge Masvidal is one of the toughest men in the UFC and all of mixed martial arts. He actually defeated Nate Diaz for the BMF title in UFC, a title symbolic of his toughness. He holds the record for the fastest knockout in UFC history. That flying knee strike that he hit on Jericho, that's how he got that record. Jorge Masvidal is a bad, bad dude. And for him to be in the corner of Scorpio Sky, Ethan Page, and Junior Dos Santos, that's something that Chris Jericho and the Inner Circle have to think long and hard about.
You know who it is, no introductions needed, but just in case you don't know, the guy that killed Chris Jericho. Hi, everybody. I heard AEW has made a major mistake. They're coming to my hometown, not necessarily under my permission or my good side, to challenge us, me. You know I roll deep. I roll with American Top Team. I'm going to bring my whole avenue and American Top Team to your face, AEW. You guys be ready. All you savages, I'm going to discipline and domesticate you guys. American Top Team, baby. Let's go.
Just to have him in an AEW ring, an AEW arena, just to have his presence means a lot. It changes the dynamic of the fans. Of all things Dan Lambert can do, and this is not looked down at any other of the fighters on his team, to bring in Jorge is, to me, his crowning jewel, his crowning moment.
This is where Jorge Masvidal is from. This is where Junior Dos Santos trains. I think all of that, plus the tag team expertise of Scorpio Sky and Ethan Page, is just going to be too much for the Inner Circle to overcome.
Let me get this straight. Hager and Jericho could not get the job done at the Grand Slam event in New York. So now they want to add that little pipsqueak, Sammy Guevara, to the mix. Come down to our hometown of Miami to take another shot at the Men of the Year. This time with former UFC heavyweight champion Junior Dos Santos on the team and the BMF champion Jorge Masvidal in the corner. And they're hoping for a better result? This may be the first time I've been to an AEW event where the fans weren't the dumbest people in the arena.
This next match is set for one fall with a 20-minute time limit. Approaching the ring from Pittsburgh, Pennsylvania.
I think you guys should be asking for your time back for that.
Well, before we get to this match, what about our main event on
I went to the bathroom because I didn't want to listen to that America's Top bullshit.
Absolutely, that video package encapsulated everything that we're looking forward to in our main event on Rampage. I can't wait, and I think the Inner Circle might be in trouble for sure. Oh, absolutely.
Are you there? Yeah, I'm just watching a video on it. I'll get your audio better.
107 pounds, the infamous Bobby.
Here's Bobby Fish.
Bobby Fish, a well-traveled veteran of the professional wrestling world, made his AEW debut last week. And Ricky, what did you think? Bobby came up on the losing end against Sammy Guevara, but I thought he looked impressive. He came up on the losing end, but man, did he take it to Sammy Guevara. I was impressed. I've always been impressed by Bobby Fish. Bobby Fish and the American Dragon Bryan Danielson will lock horns tomorrow night on a special Saturday Night Dynamite. Speaking of Dynamite, AEW.
That's where I was getting Danielson versus Fish.
In Independence, Missouri on Wednesday, November 3rd.
It's next Dynamite.
We will debut in St. Louis, Missouri, with AEW Rampage at the Chaffetz Arena Friday, November 5th. Tickets for both events on sale right now, AEWTIX.com and Ticketmaster.com.
Well, I'll tell you this, guys, Lee has given up a lot of experience here to Bobby Fish. He's got a boxing and kickboxing background, so be careful, Lee. Don't trade strikes with this guy. I know he likes to strike Lee Moriarty, but you got to be careful.
Yeah, Lee Moriarty, one of the gifted young grapplers in AEW, a man out of the Pittsburgh area that's really been sharpening his skills over the last, or really come to prominence as he's sharpening his skills over the last 2 years. It was that match he had a few weeks back with Daniel Garcia that got him on Tony Khan's radar. And look, nice ankle pick there on Bobby Fish.
Yeah, rolling ankle pick. Well done, for sure. It's not easy to take down Bobby Fish.
What a better test for Lee than to go up against Bobby Fish.
Yeah, no, you're right. It's a good point, Ricky.
Bobby Fish, a man that spent time in the dojos, Pro Wrestling Noah and New Japan Pro Wrestling, tag team champion around the world, multi-time tag team champion around the world. But look at this, Moriarty. This is that grappling technique I was talking about, Taz.
Yeah, he got himself that hammerlock switch right into that rear choke, but Fish got out pretty quick. Good job by Lido.
Moriarty isolating that left arm of Bobby Fish, keeping the wrist of Fish close to his ear, but Bobby Fish, there's that striking background.
I'm telling you guys, you both know. You both know this guy can throw hands, elbows, knees, kicks, no doubt, man.
Moriarty, once again, though, returning to that left arm. It looks like Moriarty's locked into a game plan.
I like that. I think that's smart. Stay focused on a body part.
Coming up next, our main event on the Rampage.
To me, it just seems as though, like, everybody's saving their excitement for the last match, because it doesn't seem like there's anybody really excited for this match. Seemed like they were more excited, or not excited, but more ready to go for the women's match, which is fine.
Just 42 minutes away as Moriarty again going after that.
Just so you know, I'm gonna have to bring this stream lower in order so that they can hear you, because I think I figured it out.
The elbow to get the guy down.
Well, the crossbody.
I wouldn't even worry about it.
Well, no, because they can
Bobby
hear.
Fish was expecting that. He almost got caught by surprise by Moriarty.
And
you're right about that. And again,
I just
he is hellacious.
I want to hear the. I don't want to get into twabble. Whoa. That was a nice dragon screw out of the corner. Oh. Okay. Okay.
No, I can't hear it.
Okay. So now I'm gonna go on YouTube and see if you can be heard on my phone. Oh no. Sorry. Alright, say something, Fuzz.
Everybody's quiet. I mean, there's a little bit of chantings here and there, but everybody's been really quiet. I don't blame Fish. I blame them for putting them against a no-name. That's all.
There you are. I got you.
I mean, there's a little bit.
I got you.
Everybody's been really.
I'm fucking excited.
Yeah, well, you'll have to turn up the old YouTube so I can hear it.
Fuck. I gotta figure out how to do that now.
I just have to turn it up a little bit.
Alright, here we go. I'm getting it. I'm getting it. I'm getting it. Alright, we're good. Alright, so.
Fish rolled out.
Momentum's changing here. What is this?
Lee and a jumping stomp.
How's that sound for you?
Lee hooks the outside leg. Bobby Fish able to kick out. Rick Knox says only a 2.
I'm gonna stay focused now. Don't get frustrated that you couldn't top the man and get a win. Stay on him.
You're just under 40 minutes away from AEW Rampage live on TNT. A huge, huge event. CM Punk and Matt Sydal will kick things off. We will get right into the action, and you will see the match in its entirety. It will be commercial free.
Body shots here by Lee. Round kick to the side of the quad.
Oh, nice roll through into an elbow. And, oh,
my God.
Ooh, big kick. Big kick.
And a backdrop by Bobby
Big
Fish.
backdrop.
He goes immediately into the cover. No.
And that back punch to that backdrop type suplex, like Saito style suplex, was great by Bobby Fish.
Woo-hoo. Took him off his feet. Lee got taken off his feet so quick.
Moriarty very unsteady. Well, I thought he was unsteady. Just a desperation back elbow rocked Fish. And returning to that arm of Bobby Fish, the kick, the backflipping kick, or the backwards kick to the inside of the elbow. Oh, look at that. He had the arm captured on the inside. That side throw into a pin, almost a victory for Moriarty.
And on that pin, Lee put his hand
Wow,
that's on the left arm.
that is way too much of a of the separation. Like by the time I say something, it's 5 minutes later.
Bobby Fish floats over.
Weird choke there.
Yeah, I just don't know how to separate
Good thing backing Fish into the
your, you know, what you're hearing from what,
the Latigo.
you know what I mean? You get what I'm trying to say.
Leaping knee strike.
Yeah, I just don't. I mean, you don't have to have it so low. You can just turn it up slightly, and then if it's too loud there, you can turn it down slightly. But there has to be some type of give so we can see it still, so I can hear it still. Nice exploder.
That's how you do it with that type of throw.
Bobby Fish, the knockout shot, the cover.
That is move.
And the win. Fish. What a battle between these two men. Bobby Fish victorious, but Lee Moriarty, I think, opening even more eyes here in his young AEW career, Taz.
Oh, there's no doubt. I completely agree. The young man had an excellent outing. It was a physical battle. There's too much experience.
Bobby Fish. What are you muting for? Oh, the music. I see. I don't know, Bobby. I'll be happier whenever you go against old Bryan Danielson. That's what I really want to see. Glad they're working with the young talent, but could care less for a televised event.
Well, I think I said when Bryan Danielson came out that God, I
all right. I'm getting it figured out. I'm working on it.
And now I am here.
It's gonna have to be 2 audio captures.
I can't think of a better combination.
Audio input captures.
Great wrestler, a great person, and a bigger star.
Just sounds like you need to change it from desktop and put our Discord on its own separate audio. What it sounds like.
Yeah, but I
he is the
don't
epitome of
know
what
how
a
to
pro
do
wrestler
that.
should be in and out of the ring.
Yeah, I don't know.
I can go into settings, audio, desktop audio, and it only lists the speakers and default and disabled.
Bryan Danielson.
So
has
if I
an
did,
insatiable thirst
no,
for
if I do the,
watching and learning and understanding professional wrestling. If you've ever spoken to him for 5 minutes and you talk about a pro wrestling match that he might not have seen or maybe forgotten about, his eyes light up and he immediately documents it and goes back. And
see, it probably it works for you because you have a thing that allows you to separate what audio goes where.
Bryan Danielson to bring
Yeah, I know.
I don't have that yet.
knowledge, that technique, that
I know.
passion for pro wrestling, to bring it here to AEW, the true home of professional wrestling.
Like I said, probably just have to, I don't know, probably take one of the Discord ones, turn those on that you have in there, and then use that's audio,
Bryan Danielson has arrived here in AEW.
and then turn off the
Turned a lot of heads.
turn off the desktop.
In one night,
I can go into Discord and turn something on.
No,
he's crossed paths with
inside OBS, those Discord ones that we made up.
Suzuki tonight, and then tomorrow night.
You might be able to, because I'm not sure if they, whenever you turn them on, does a audio show up when you turn them on? So if an audio shows up, you might be able to just capture our voice and nothing else, or my voice and nobody else.
No, we definitely don't have a mute the stream and let our Discord audio come through the speakers.
And his opponent from Aberdeen,
Oh,
Washington.
Yeah, I don't know.
197 pounds.
We got the music.
The American.
I gotta mute it. Yeah, I think unfortunately these have to be muted for us to come through.
I love I love the chants of the yes still going on. Love that the fans are the fans are still pushing out that yes chant in spite of what Vince would want. Here we go. I guess the music should be over by now. Almost. Close enough.
Yeah, but I'll tell you what, Danielson is cool, man. He has got nothing but poise and focus. He don't sweat Suzuki.
I think this is Bryan's biggest test ever. Tonight is
I think my stream is going to end up being canceled tonight because I actually want to watch. I want to watch Halloween. I already popped the bag of popcorn.
Yeah. Well, I'm ready for the for Halloween.
He beat the shit out of me. He showed me what violence and sadism inside a pro wrestling ring looks like. Since then, I've learned a thing or two about violence myself.
I'm gonna put the word out on my Facebook page right now and say, hey, taking the night off to watch Michael Myers kill things.
Before the match, it's a psych head game. He rents space in your head, makes you afraid. I don't think Danielson is afraid of him. Sorry, I just don't.
I don't know if you're up to staying up that late,
This road before with
but I know I'm at least gonna.
Since then,
You're watching it. I'm watching it.
But the thing is, Suzuki, also like a fine wine, Ricky.
Oh, they get better with time.
Oh, Ricky knows wine too. Fine.
Oh, yes, I do.
There you see the countdown at the top of the screen. We are just under 30 minutes away from AEW Rampage live on TNT at the top of the hour. You do not want to miss it. Kicking things off will be Matt Sydal and CM Punk. Match
commercial free.
In its entirety, commercial free.
Really, the CM Punk and Sydal match is commercial free.
You see good control of that left arm by Danielson on Suzuki. He's working those little joints in your fingers and wrists. Now the elbow. Ooh.
Suzuki.
Look at that base by Suzuki. That's a really good base right there. He's actually in a protective position, even though he's on defense.
And look at how Danielson grabbing the chin of Suzuki, trying to bring Suzuki's head up.
It's so nice. I'm sorry to interrupt you, man, but you hear these people chant, this is wrestling. This is what our industry is built on.
Oh, Suzuki's turn.
Yes, so CM Punk and Sydal might be the main event. If they're going that. So that wouldn't make sense because that means we're only gonna get 2 matches on the main thing.
Get 2 matches.
If it goes from 10 to 10:30, Rampage is over at 11. And if that match is 30 minutes.
Why would it be 30 minutes?
Apparently it's a 30-minute commercial free block for AEW. So if that match is only gonna go, for 30 minutes, then that means it's either gonna go from 10 to 10:30 or 10:30 to 11.
shot. But yeah, Rampage has 3 matches, so how are you gonna not have the 3rd match at least? Might be a short match though.
I'm gonna break the news that it's gonna be your show for about 15 minutes while they get me in bed at 10 o'clock. Oh,
Big fucking punch.
that was more of a forearm smash. But yeah, that man is hurt.
He got a cut on the side of his face.
Oh.
That's what I said. Cattle mutilator.
Oh.
Oh god.
That's what we call a flying armbar in MMA terms. What?
Wait, what?
Well, we know what
World
the
Champion Eliminator Tournament, so they're doing like a King of the Ring.
Yeah, well, we know that the match at Full Gear is going to be Hangman Page and Omega, and now they're doing that to see who's next.
Man, who do you think they're gonna put in there?
Goldberg.
Who gets the chance to go against Hangman Page, I guess?
Goldberg.
'Cause you know Hangman's gonna get it, right? After 3 freaking tries, he's gonna finally get it.
Yeah, I predict this is going to be AEW's Mankind moment.
I wouldn't go that far.
I would. They are going to celebrate if Hangman ends up winning.
Yeah, but here's the thing. Mankind moment brought guys into the WWE to watch because of who he was and, you know, people just loving him. Which,
Oh
don't get me
dear.
wrong,
Oh dear. What
don't
is
get
it?
me wrong, if that's true about Hangman Page, then good, but I think that if he was as popular as he's as popular as everybody likes to think he is, I don't think he's got the pull to bring people from the WWE fans to over there to watch him get his title. I just don't see it. I think he's got all the AEW people, but I don't think he has any pull to bring anybody that's a, you know, WWE aficionado.
I don't think a human arm was supposed to bend that far. ever. I don't think a human arm was supposed to bend that far ever. Ew. Minoru, what is with your hair, bro? Like, I get it, man. I get it. But you're crazy, but your hair is even crazier. No, nice.
Oh, big knee.
Nice. I don't know. I'd like to see Bryan wrestle at like a Wrestle Kingdom for New Japan. That would be awesome.
Yeah.
Take Bryan to Japan. Let him do his hard-hitting shit there too.
I mean, he still might do it. You never know.
They take... Oh, now he's doing this stuff.
Looks like a child. He does. He just looks like a child.
Whoa.
Sit-ups. Sit-ups. Do your sit-ups.
Oh, no. Oh, I know what's coming. Yeah, oh, God. Oh, wait, what? I'm seeing a lot more of Suzuki than I want to see right now.
Nice transition. Nice. Ooh, that was barely. That was a heck of a freaking transition into a pin.
I'm seeing a lot more of Mr. Suzuki than I want to look at. Wow. He looks like a demon.
Does Suzuki win?
I don't think so. Not the way Bryan's been built. Would I like to see it? Yes. Do I think it's gonna happen? No. He forgets Danielson was a student of the dojo too. So he knows. Pretty good match so far though. Come on there, bruh.
Stupid stink bugs. Oh no. No, 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 no. not there yet. Oh, he's in the ropes. Are you there?
Yep. It's been a good one.
Another fight forever match or chant.
AEW announced that John Huber's wife Amanda is all elite.
John Huber. Oh, really?
Yep.
Oh, Lord. She's going to be the leader of Dark Order.
No, I think it's just an honorary thing.
We'll see.
Oh, one thing I forgot to mention during the news segment is Scorpio Sky signed on for another 5 years.
What, the AEW?
Yep.
That's fine. I just cannot wait to see them get away from the freaking America's Top bullshit.
It's not gonna happen tonight because they're doubling down on that tonight with the Inner Circle and that tag match. Oh my lord. They're gonna fight to a draw.
Yeah.
Bryan's gonna be known as the draw man.
I think that's the only way you do it. Because then you set it up for, like, him going to New Japan or something like that, you know what I mean?
Bryan's gonna be be known as the
top of the hour.
He's gonna be known as the draw man.
Yeah, Bryan Danielson is going to be known as the draw man.
Or the draw.
Webpage. Let's have New Jersey leading tech again.
Blah blah.
I'm speechless. Danielson with the upper hand. No, Suzuki. Oh. What an exchange. How much more can the human body take? Danielson hits the ropes. Suzuki explodes in. Nice drop step on the sleeper.
Oh!
The sleeper. Suzuki once again
Oh,
transitions
back
into
on.
That's usually the prelude to the God-style pile driver. With the omoplata attempt, Suzuki rolled through. Yeah, great counter by Suzuki. Back to it. Oh, he's going God-style.
Oh!
Danielson charges in.
This is a good match. I'm enjoying this match. Like, don't get me wrong. Suzuki, wow, really? Wow. I was not expecting that to be it.
I should mute.
Man.
I should mute. I...
What are you looking for?
Click the button. Ah, hell, I'm too late.
You think?
I was trying to figure out where was what, and yeah.
Well, 6 minutes left, and that's pretty much it.
6
So
minutes.
apparently this is going to be it right here.
6 minutes
And then
left,
we're
and
gonna
it.
run right into it.
6 minutes left, and it becomes your show for 15 minutes. While I
might as well switch it over to TNT because this is just gonna run right into it.
Yep. All right, guys. We will see you in 5 minutes. Actually, we're gonna switch it right over to TNT for the main card of AEW Rampage. What?
Hopefully there's no movie on there, otherwise it'll catch you.
No, there's a movie on there, but that tab is muted, I think.
Doesn't matter if it's muted, but if it shows, well, should be good with them showing it. It should be covered.
What?
Yeah. Well, you have to do it. That's what you do. You can just shut this out.
I'm gonna close that out, and then again the tab is muted, and we are good to go, I think.
And it.
I think. And let's go back to OBS.
Well, that's what I said. Expand the thing to full screen.
Yeah, no, we're good.
Alright.
So this is gonna be Double O Fuzzy's show for a few moments while I get in bed and get situated. And yeah, I mean, I got 5 minutes. The buy-in was pretty good, I thought. I thought that Suzuki match was gonna end in a draw. And yeah, I thought that was gonna end in a draw. I really did.
Yeah, I mean, all in all, Buyin was pretty good. Only downside was the Fish versus whatever the hell his name is.
I didn't think that was.
It was a decent match. It was a decent match, but like nobody was excited. Nobody was really cheering hardly at all. You know, it's just like by the end there, they were trying to do something and as like fans, you know. But other than that, like, really wasn't anything for that match. Like I said, I don't blame Fish. I just blame them for putting them against a no-name on a show that's meant to be something to get you excited to watch your next show, which, you know what I mean? Like, the whole point is to wow people into wanting to stay for the next. That, if they would have ended in that, I would have been like, I am not gonna go and watch the next one, you know? But
yeah.
Since they ended with Bryan Danielson, and sure, Like it was a great match. I was, like you said, I was expecting him to do the tie and have him go over to like New Japan or something like that. I don't understand why they keep making, Suzuki lose. But how about putting him against some people in there that's decent and well known he can beat? You know what I mean?
Suzuki versus Wardlow. Not really. No.
Someone like that, whoever, you know what I mean? But you keep putting them against, which honestly, like I said, that match was way better. As much as I love John Moxley, I think the Moxley match was nowhere near as good as what Bryan and him put on right there. Because, I don't know. It just, they both, there's just something that Danielson brings out in other wrestlers that makes them better. That's all I'm saying.
Looks like if I'm gonna separate the audio parts, I need to use that voice meter plug-in again.
Yeah, I mean, that's one way to do it.
But yeah, I thought the buy-in was pretty solid. I'm gonna give that a maximum of 3 stars because it's as good as a kickoff show can get. For this thing, I don't know. I'm not expecting high things from Inner Circle versus Men of the Year and Junior Dos Santos. Like, I don't care. I don't care.
Yeah, I don't care at all either for it.
Ruby Soho versus the Bunny. You automatically know where that's gonna go. There's no way they're gonna put the Bunny over Ruby.
Yes, sir. Can we move?
They only have 3 matches, which is the Inner Circle.
Hold on.
And Ruby Soho,
There's something
which,
under the covers that I need.
like you said, to be expected that
I have to get that.
Ruby's gonna win, and the Inner Circle, they're gonna make them lose to the Teams America's Got Talent, and I would be surprised to see if CM Punk loses right now, which I don't think they're gonna do. I think what they're gonna do is hold off his first loss to
I'm coming,
something
Frank.
against like someone for like a title shot or something like that, This way, whoever beats him that has the title get a big rub off of him as like, your first match you lost for like the AEW championship,
Yeah.
So I don't know, man. It's interesting. But I don't think this Rampage is going to be as good. Like the first match,
You get it over?
should be good, but the other 2 are pretty well, predictable for outcomes unless they completely go left field with all of them, where the Bunny wins and the Inner Circle wins, which I just don't see happening.
Hold that like that.
Okay.
No.
There we go.
Hold that sideways.
You side too?
Yeah, hold that sideways. I'll put it on. Just hold it. Straight up and down.
AEW fatigue
Hold it
is
straight
a
up and
real
down.
thing.
Like this? Let me put it down, please. Let me put it down.
Thought he went back to the old trunks. Or the old
No, it
undies.
slides. Slides in.
Very great.
Yeah, you do. It slides. You don't put it.
Okay.
There you go.
Question is, when do we get Old Man Wolverine from
Let me see it.
from Punk?
I'm
Shaving his
just, I
beard.
gotta put it over here.
Over here?
Stick it right in there.
Any side?
Yeah.
Like that?
Hold on.
Abi, ṣé kò ló ti máa ń jà yìí nù? Ṣé tó bá
There
ti
you
jẹ́ FCA lò ní máa jà náà?
Yeah.
There's some things you see, you just.
All right, Fuzzy. I'll be right back.
All right. Now this has been a long time coming since they've had a match in WWE. So I'm hoping we get to see a more grizzled veteran of Matt Sydal versus him in a good way, you know. Back then he was still a kid and whatnot. Or well, still greenhorn-ish. I don't know why, but I look at Matt Sydal and I look at him as AEW's Dolph Ziggler, even though they have Ziggler's brother on Dark and whatnot. But for just something that about him that is just like he can never get anywhere with titles or anything. Like I think him and his brother could do really well if they would get them into the title shot area, you know? Let them go against the Lucha Brothers. I'll bet you it would be absolute fire. I know. It's like Punk's losing his he's slowing down a bit too much, showing his age. Oh, got him. Got to do a test of strength. Pretty good rolling move. Nice. I don't see this match going for a half an hour. Do I think he can? Or do I think they can? Sure, they've done it plenty of times. But I don't understand why you would have this go uninterrupted for a half hour. But I guess it would make sense. Or are they just expecting it to be a half an hour and it doesn't go that far? I don't know. When are we gonna get to see clean shaven Punk now in the ring? Oh shit, that was a nice arm drag reversal to the fucking body slam. That was awesome. Definitely caught definitely caught Punk off guard. He looks like he's fucking, Tony Soprano there. Who are you? Someone just like shitting his pasta. Yeah, interesting. The old Evan Bourne, Matt Sydal, go to the top rope. That's beautiful shooting star press. Could we see it? At least attempted? I mean, I feel as though you're hurting yourself more than him. I mean, definitely an interesting submission if it would work. Uh-oh. It was almost over. Oh, nope. Ooh, drop kick. Very minimal from CM Punk right now. I think whenever we get an angry CM Punk, that's whenever ratings will start to really fly. Because then they're going to want to hear what he has to say and see what he's going to do from week to week. Oh, whoa. Spinning wheel kick. Personality. Ooh. Damn. Nice knee. I thought he was going to body slam him to the floor. Ooh, what we'll see. Ooh, nice. Nice one from Punk. He's like, you didn't see that coming, did you? A little bit of Eddie Guerrero there. Feels though it's the end of the match right now. I think we're gonna see it go to sleep, and that's it. Feels though the end of the match is on its way. Woo! That was milliseconds away from a pin right there. Punk almost forgot the kick out. Big freaking knee from Sydal. Holy shit. I will say, Sydal, you need a different move. I get that's your move, but like kind of like the overdrive, you know? You need a different move. So sorry, but you need to hit that freaking airborne, you know? Put him away. Basically, like a weird Russian leg sweep, you know? Jesus. Nice hurricane runner from the floor. Oh, interesting half crab. I like how he has his leg locked under his other leg there, so he can't really move. It's interesting. I like that. I like that. It's like a freaking Anaconda Vice, only reversed. Come on, Punk. You've got 15 more minutes, Punk. I can't believe what they've done in just 15 minutes. At least that's what it says on the freaking PC here. Like, you've got 15 more minutes. You guys are spent. You've gone hard for a good long time. Gone pretty hard, put it that way, for a long time so far. Haven't really had any like down moments where they're just sitting in headlocks, you know, catching their breath. Well, I guess you could consider, you know, the lane on the outside for a minute or two is, but like a good match.
I'm back.
Well, we got 15 more minutes of been a really good match so far, so oh, he's got him. It's over. I told you they weren't going to go for an hour. I told you they weren't going to go for a half an hour. And guess what? The perfect amount of time.
Old ZM look a little.
It was done within 20 minutes.
Old CM looking a little gray there.
He's looking a little old, a little wore out, but you know, he did pretty good. So did Sydal. Sydal did great. That's what I was saying, is when are we going to see old man Wolverine cut for his beard? When are we going to see clean, shaven, angry Punk? You know? That's whenever you're going to bring, that's when you're going to really bring in the fans. They're going to want to know what he's going to say, what he's going to do when he's angry Punk.
Yeah.
Well, first match is over, so that means we have the next one.
I was pretty sure
Does
they
that
were...
mean that we have no cuts into the next match? We're just going to go into Ruby Soho and her. Oh, nope, they lied. There's a commercial.
I was pretty sure... I mean, I was pretty sure they were going to go with the Ruby Soho match first.
Why? They never do.
Made the most sense.
They never do. It's always going to be the big names first. Like Kenny Omega and all them. They're always going to be first. Except for that match on the YouTube is like just like a crazy little outlier. But 9 chances out of 10 big matches that everybody's excited for goes first. Second is something in the middle, and then at the end they'll more or less go for like the women's title or women's matches to end it. Unless there's like a title match for some other title, you know. Yeah, I don't know why they don't like to end on a strong note, but because every time they do this, it's always an up in the air thing. And they wonder why people like if you're talking about viewership and people, you know, watching your product for a long time, you know what I mean, like all the way through, then guess what you got to do? You take the people that they are there for, that they really want to see. Don't get me wrong, it's great you have them go first, but you have them go on last, you know? People will stay, watch the good product that you got before it, but they're there for that one final thing, you know?
Oh, I should unmute the tab now, I think.
Oh, hey, look, it's the Light Order.
Rainbow Bright.
The Rainbow Bright Order.
Adam Cole and the Young Bucks, we know you're gonna try to get involved. That's why we're putting a challenge out there. Us versus you. What do you say?
That was weird.
Oh, mute.
Ruby, Soho. Ruby, Soho.
Yeah, we know they're not gonna make her lose. I'm sorry.
Yeah, no, I feel as though like already before the night's over, I'm giving this one here like a 3. This whole show a 3. Like if you go with
oh, the bunny didn't even have
right? She didn't even have a thing to come out to. They're weird like that. They don't have everybody's entrances, which is weird. Unless it's like, unless you have a popular song or something like that, you know? As for the YouTube thing, only because of how it ended with Daniel Bryan and Suzuki, I would put that like a 3.5. And that's even with the
TBS Championship tournament.
That's even with the lackluster middle match with Fish.
TBS Championship coming to the women's division later this year.
Well, Ruby Soho, I mean, since arriving here in AEW, sitting at 3-1, she has been on a roll. Like, got a lot of momentum, but be careful with Bunny, Ricky. She's dangerous.
Yeah, I mean, we should give Bunny credit where credit is due. She recently ended Ty Conti's 14-match singles winning streak, obviously, especially on Rampage.
And Ruby has orange hair, which has heat with me, but I digress.
Ruby Soho kick to the midsection, doubles the Bunny over. Bunny, quick step behind, deep arm drag by Ruby Soho.
Great, another great arm drag by Soho. Really well done.
Second one, Ruby baited Bunny in, and hip toss blocked.
That was some little slow.
Oh, look at this, Ruby.
Nice. That underhook lock right there, controlling that bicep.
Bunny sending Ruby out. Oh, the knee strike.
Oh, big knee.
That might be it.
Lateral press. Excuse me, the cover. I want to remind everybody at AEW Dynamite, we live tomorrow night for a special Saturday Night Dynamite right here in Miami, Florida. And then next week, another Saturday Night Dynamite for our Dynamite debut in Orlando, Florida, October 23rd. Tickets for both events on sale right now, AEWTIX.com.
Bunny showing up toughness. Oh, what a back elbow. Soho really caught that one.
You got to stay on her.
Bunny charging in. Oh,
they might as well just move it to Saturday night.
Knocking Ruby Soho for a loop.
Great job by the Bunny. That's my friend. I like her.
What do you think?
The Bunny too. She's my friend. Butcher, Blade.
Can't hear you.
I love that
Hold
whole
on.
Buffalo crew. They're all psychos. I love them. Nothing against psychos, by the way.
And nothing to lose.
Oh, Bunny sending
Sorry, I had
Ruby
to turn it
face
down.
first
What
to
did
that
you say?
middle turnbuckle pad.
Ruby has a lot to lose on
They-
that one.
Bunny
They might as well just move it to Saturday night.
See her neck though, Excalibur.
And
Soho.
What's that?
cover here.
Dynamite?
Yeah.
Came up clutching that neck. Bunny doing the smart thing, immediately going for the cover.
Or Sunday.
Soho never.
You can do it Sundays.
Ruby puts on the brakes, the kick.
No, I think Saturday night fits better. Saturday night Dynamite.
Or Sunday night Dynamite. I mean, whatever.
Taking her time.
A little too trepidatious.
Oh, hit the back of her head off that turnbuckle.
Clear what the Bunny strategy here is. Go after that neck of Ruby Soho. And the big sliding elbow shot. Well, we have to take a short commercial break, but we will be right back with more action.
Yeah, so they don't have to keep moving shit. I would say definitely pick something that nobody's on, so you don't have to keep fucking changing your shit around and being afraid to have some type of competition. I mean, you're gonna have competition no matter where you go, but go somewhere where you don't have any competition. If that's all you're gonna do is just run away from it. Yeah, I get it. It's football. Yeah, I get it. It's fake basketball and hockey and MLB and all this and that. It's like, have some nuts, play it out, let your product show for what, have it speak for itself.
This Halloween,
Doesn't matter if it's on the same fucking night.
the grandpas, robots.
I mean, if it really comes down to it, and it's because you're on TBS or whatever, change fucking stations.
International House of Pancakes. If you're a DC fan like me, be sure to tune into DCFandom.com tomorrow for all the latest DC content, news, and reveals. The hell are you supposed to be? I'm vengeance.
DC Fandom. Join us live tomorrow, October 16th.
Yeah.
Streaming free on DCFandom.com.
I think it's interesting that you have Batman as the pretty vampire.
You know what though?
He told them to F right off about doing like a crazy workout, you know, regiment like the other ones ever did. Like the other ones did, you know.
I think he's gonna be good though.
He could be good, yeah. I think he could be good. Like I said, I give him a lot of respect to be like, yeah, no, I'm not gonna work out. I'm what you have, and that's it, you know. Back in the day, that's the way it was. All Batmans, it was like, fuck, dude. Oh, you got George Clooney? You didn't have George Clooney go around, you know, doing a massive workout and changing his whole body and whatnot. Same way with Val Kilmer and all of them, you know. Michael Keaton, they just as is.
Yep.
The suit just made him look ripped, you know.
Are you also watching this on TV so you can have more sound?
No, I got sound.
No, what I'm saying is, if I bring this down a little bit, you won't be harmed by it.
Same State Farm agent texted the next day.
I won't hear anything if you bring it down.
Oh, well, shit. That's not what I want, then. I want you to be able to hear it.
New brisket at Chipotle. Seasoned, smoked, seared, spiced, sauce. Bold.
Ruby, 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 Soho. Like I said, just have to be ready for it tomorrow. With the, that chat, whatever the hell it was you were talking about.
That was a serious man versus nature moment.
Voice meter, I gotta learn how to use it.
Yeah, the one that confused. That confused me how to use it.
Well, that's super disturbing because this is one monstrous season.
You'll just have to watch a couple videos if you can. Because last time we tried to watch those videos, they didn't really help. Ruby Soho.
Yeah, that slowed down. That throughout the break, that slowed down Bunny because Bunny had all this intense offense being put on Soho. That maneuver on the outside, Ricky, really slowed down the Bunny.
It slowed her down, but she's not down and out. Look at that. Oh, look at that. There we go.
Bunny has been focusing most of her fire on the head and neck of Ruby Soho throughout this match. And Taz, at the top of this match, you mentioned Ruby Soho's 3-1 record.
I do.
When she challenged Dr. Britt Baker, DMD, for the AEW Women's World Championship, but Britt had a lot of help in that match.
Yeah, true. Good point. Oh, rushed in. Bunny rushed in. Got caught with an elbow. Oh, no.
Oh, the face of the
nice move.
Turnbuckle.
Very innovative there by Ruby Soho.
Ruby pulling together some combination offense. Shoulder to the midsection. Ruby. Oh, just a running kick to the side of the head.
I'll tell you what, Bunny might be out on the feet.
A second shot by Ruby.
Bunny might be out on the pause.
Who brings this home then?
I'm getting ready to counter out.
Backdrop super.
The Inner Circle.
Ruby, just a running shot across the back of the head. Ruby hooks the far left.
No, they're gonna give it to the Men of the Year.
Good heart exemplified by Bunny.
Well, yeah, I mean the Men of the Year are gonna win, but it's gonna be the Inner Circle that wrestles next.
Ruby Soho.
So that means this one's got to end here soon, because we're already getting to the point where having all those people come out and wrestle, they're gonna need a little bit more time.
On her feet, standing switch. It's more like a running switch into the corner. Ruby backs off the Bunny, another back elbow.
She rushed in again. Bunny got caught with the same elbow. I mean, but
right to the back of the knee. Wow,
So smart. Bunny is so smart.
Bunny taking out the leg of Ruby Soho. Kick to the face with Ruby stuck in the corner. Bunny's got a chance here.
Oh, not a German.
German super.
Damn.
This is it.
That was a hell of a German. God damn, she just flopped on that mat.
How the heck Soho kicked out of that?
Wow. Ruby is triple tough. And now Bunny looking to take Ruby Soho down the rabbit hole. Ruby counters. Backslide. 1, 2, 3.
Of course, Penelope Ford came out.
Penelope Fudd.
Penelope Ford. Oh, remember, I used to call her Penelope Cruz, so there was that. Penelope Ford.
She's skipping around the.
She looks like a Joker to me on this screen, for how pixelated it is. She looks like she's the Joker. I mean, the terrible Joker. Back to the brass knucks. She's got stars on her nipples.
How do you know that?
So tomorrow, Aleister Black versus Dante Martin. That's gonna be a good match. Lucha Brothers versus a masked tag team. Who's gonna be his partner?
This one?
Yeah. And
Yeah?
thank you. It's
Who's yeah?
It's AOP, dude.
Oh, okay. Wait. There's only 2 Lucha Brothers. Or do or are you saying he's not going to wrestle? It's just going to be AOP coming out as a tag team.
It's just going to be AOP.
Okay. World title eliminator tournament. It's pretty good. Hawk and Andre El Idolo for Rampage on Friday. Again? Number 2?
Yeah.
And then next Friday we have these guys again. Oh no, that's what's going on tonight.
That's up next.
I'm gonna say that's now again. It's okay.
I don't want to listen to Dan Lambert. So
yeah, I don't want to listen to him. Like I said, all credit in the world to Sky and, you know, what is his name? Adam Page or Ethan Page?
Ethan Page.
Like, all the respect in the world to those guys as wrestlers. I don't like that mouthpiece they have there.
Jericho speaking. I gotta listen to Jericho.
Match, I was nervous and scared, didn't know what I was doing, but everyone was so happy for me. My family was so happy. So, Junior, your grandmother can bake you a cake in celebration, but the reunited Inner Circle are going to kick your ass. Men of the Year, Dan Lambert, you fat-faced dipshit, and Jorge Masvidal will be looking for you too, because there is nobody crazier in AEW than Chris Jericho and the Inner Circle. We'll see you tonight, bitches.
Well, looks like there's been enough talk. It's time for the main event. We are just moments
See? He's still got his job.
Yeah, but he's not the main commentary dude. Now.
Yeah, but I think that's because, you know, he's had his chance, and he's just not exactly, you know, good enough to be on the color commentary. You know? Some people are cut out for it, and some people just aren't.
I'm a big fan of what's his name on color.
Who?
I like Starks.
All Tony Starks?
Ricky Starks.
Oh, Ricky Starks. Well, you know.
Oh,
Ricky's all right.
Oh.
They have him with Taz. So
we're watching this tonight, baby.
Yeah, we're going to. As soon as this is over, I'll switch it over. We'll watch it.
Yeah.
I think I'm gonna go down and get some popcorn.
Are you
I'm gonna go down and get some popcorn for it.
Are you excited? I'm excited.
I haven't watched a Halloween in I think I watched the first one, but that was like back in when I was a kid. So
we were supposed to watch
never
that.
really actually watched any of the killer movies. You know a lot about them, but like never actually watched them.
We were supposed to watch the
It's kind of like I like it. I like the new version of it better than I do the first one. And I want to watch the second one of it, but nobody wants to watch them with me.
I will not watch
Babies.
that.
I don't like clowns myself either, but it's a good movie. It's very when I was watching the way that they did the first It is very on the side of like the way that they did Stranger Things with the kids. So
Yeah.
I really liked that, the appeal of that there. And I didn't find it that scary. I found it really more hilarious than anything.
I will not watch the.
I think I watched a couple Jasons though. Like, pretty sure I watched Jason in Space or something like that.
Jason X.
I think it. Couldn't tell you what it was about.
That was
putting somebody into like a sleeping bag, hanging them and beating them to death or something like that.
Yeah, if that was
over like a fire to cook them or something.
If that was the space one, that was Jason X.
What you do? Leave?
No.
Ruby, 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 Soho.
I'm still here. Can you hear me? Hello? Can you hear me?
And we're back. Final match. 20-minute time limit. Limit. Yeah, it sucks. Right now I can't hear it. What have I become? Hey.
Can you hear me now?
Yeah, I guess so. I didn't know you were having issues. The inner circle has been revived-ish.
Revived-ish.
Yeah, I don't know. I mean, the Pinnacle is kind of broken up also, and so is the Inner Circle for a long time. They have other, like, factions they could have had going against these Wonderheads, or whatever you want to call them. These doofuses.
Shit.
Oh, thank God it's off. Last thing I wanted to hear is his voice again. Can't believe I went to the bathroom, did a few things, came back, and the fucking promo was that long. I literally came in, sat down, and then it was finally fucking over during the YouTube thing. Like, come on. It's a waste of a fucking time slot. Could have had more action going on in that.
I watched a lot of Dos Santos when he was in the UFC.
Yeah. Yeah, let's put a friggin' MMA fighter in there. How much time has he actually had training? I have no fucking clue when it comes to professional wrestling, you know? Or are we just gonna see some stupid fucking, you know, WWE bullshit like they did with Ronda Rousey, where it's like, well, it's over because the real fighter got in. He just destroyed them.
That's alright, man. They got Hager, so.
Hager after that.
Hager is an MMA fighter too.
Yeah, but they never treat him as though like he's the, you know, he's an MMA fighter, so he has to win, like they did with fucking Ronda Rousey. Plus, he has way more of a background in wrestling.
Damn.
That's professional wrestling.
Okay, American Top Team is gonna win because they're in their hometown.
They're gonna win because of that guy. Santos or whatever the fuck his name is.
Dos Santos.
Dos Santos.
Look at this! Oh no, Chris, don't exchange punches with him. Junior Dos Santos just bludgeoning Chris Jericho with body shots. Referee Aubrey Edwards pulling him out of the corner. I mean, a former.
Aubrey Edwards also signed a new deal for 5 years.
With the big boot as Jericho is coming off, and now, oh god, those hammer fists, heavy hands. Jericho just clutching onto that bottom rope to force
the referee Aubrey.
Aubrey saved his life.
Come on, just break his leg already.
It's a different story now.
So he can go away.
Different story with Jake Hager. That's a bad son of a bitch right there. Jake Hager, undefeated in mixed martial arts. Junior Dos Santos, as we mentioned, former UFC heavyweight champion. Went for that drop step and go behind, but Dos Santos wasn't going for it. Whoa, look at Dos Santos just telling Hager all it takes is one shot. I know. Oh, deep in the corner, driving Hager back. Dos Santos is lethal, no doubt. But I know Jake Hager a long time. That's a mean and nasty guy, man. Oh, what a double leg. And now Hager with the hammer fist. Again, Hager 3-0 in MMA. Nice switch right there. Junior Dos Santos hammering down on Hager. Oh, the knee strike
Damn.
to the face. Oh, definitely caught Hager. I didn't expect
That
him
looks
to get
stiff.
caught with that. Oh, that shot from Dos Santos. You know, most people don't know, but me and Dos Santos were in the same group. We're called the Cutthroat Committee, baby. All right. We're two bad men. He don't know it yet, but
What do you expect? I mean, everybody that's come from the MMA has been stiff. From Ken Shamrock to Rousey to
Lesnar.
Fucking Lesnar to, you know.
Chris Jericho getting the face of Jorge Masvidal on the outside. You don't want those problems. Just worry about what's going on in the ring. What's Chris doing here? Remember that knee strike? Oh, Ethan Page. The end of the year. Ethan Page just dropped Jericho. Remember that knee strike we saw from Masvidal? Yeah, Masvidal hit Jericho with that running knee strike, but Chris should have stayed.
I'm already uninterested.
Off his game there. He got flustered, but the action in this match will continue. But don't worry, we will stick with the action in picture. Don't go anywhere.
We don't just wrestle. We are all
Now might be a good time to go pop that popcorn there, Fuzz.
If anybody should be popping popcorn early, it's you, man. That'll only take me 1 minute and 40 seconds. It'll take you at least a half hour before you get back.
I already popped it. I'm already having some.
Oh.
We come to this place to love, to cry, to care.
Alright,
That
I got
indescribable feeling when you
3/4 of a bag left for the movie.
dazzling images on a huge silver screen.
I've got
Beautiful
water.
music soaring through me. And we go somewhere
Which is fine.
we've never been before. That's magic. AMC Theaters.
I got my cords in the other day for my Type C data ones with braided. Oh man, they're so nice.
What about braided cables?
So I got my cables in for my controllers. I got got 2 Type C's that are 6 foot, and they're a braided cable to hook in so I can play like New World and all them on here with that one Series X controller. And then I got one of those that has like that angled hookup, this way I can put it on the bottom of my phone. I don't have to worry about it like bending weird. So
yeah,
that's like that's a 10-footer, and that thing there, it reaches fucking far.
Can you pass me my coffee? And my cell phone, I think, is over there.
That's how we pumpkin at Dunkin'. America runs on Dunkin'.
Thank you.
From Los Angeles, the NBA on TNT is back for an historic opening.
Thank you very much.
Here we are, folks. Ready to tip things off.
And you're always gonna come back this way.
Former MVPs. Healthy and new big three.
Put our team up against anybody.
I think we're the big 15. Plus, the reveal of the 75 greatest players begins during
Here we are, back to some NBA and NBNP. That's what I mean. Like, if the whole thing is because of NBA needing to be on for TNT, they don't have to change their time slots. Just change who you're on. If that's the biggest issue, then there you go.
That's why they're moving to TBS.
Why didn't they just move to TBS right now instead of putting it on Saturday for Dynamite?
Because they have a thing called the contract.
BB contract.
They have a contract.
Contract my ass. Contract my ass.
We're back live here on TNT with our main event. Scorpio Sky, All Ego Ethan Page, and that man, the former UFC heavyweight champion Junior Dos Santos, taking on.
Yeah, they really do need to call it the TV title now. Because every time you change, you gotta change the name of it. It's like,
Huge power slam by Junior Dos Santos. There we see American top teams Paige Van Zandt. Oh, cover! Oh, so close. Paige Van Zandt, Austin Vanderford, and Dalton Roast of American top team looking on, and Jorge Masvidal and Dan Lambert at ringside for ATT.
Now here comes Ethan Page in this ring. Earned two black belts, Taekwondo and karate at the age of 16. His double black belts didn't help him there.
Yeah, Jericho hit that enziguri, a desperation shot, but it might allow him to get to the corner and tag in either Guevara or Hager.
Yeah, you need Sammy in this thing to pick the pace up. Here we go. Oh,
Sammy the shoulder to the
so that means you're not gonna have the big guy come in to go against Guevara.
Whoa, dude. Oh, he missed. He missed, but that's okay.
Sammy Guevara turned it up to about a 25 in here. The roof is about to come off this joint. Sammy Guevara.
You saw that, right?
Yeah, that's what I thought. They're gonna get him in and out before he gets in a fight against old whoever his name is there.
My hope is that they start treating Scorpio Sky like he's a main eventer. If you're gonna invest in him for 5 years, there's got to be something big happening for him soon. You know what I mean?
True. Yeah. I agree.
Great job by Page to break that up. Here
I think they, as themselves, they go on their own. They could be champions.
And
they
I mean,
could actually go for the titles, and it would be pretty good, actually.
and I mean that's what I was gonna say, right? I don't think.
What's so holy shit? What's holy shit?
I don't know. I kind of missed it. Oh!
Just showed him bashing his head off the table with like a, you know. What was so holy shit about that?
That was crazy.
Gave him a rock bottom.
That's like a rock bottom I've never seen, though. That was nuts.
The giant rock bottom.
I gotta give JDS some credit, though. For a guy that's never been in a wrestling ring, he's taken some bumps, man.
Just a toe kick to the midsection now. Don't count out Jericho. He's crafty as all hell. Oh boy.
Oh,
TKO. No. Scorpion. Jericho the double leg. Gonna turn him. Can he turn the corner?
Come on, Dad Bod Jericho.
Scorpio Sky's in trouble. The wall of Jericho locked in. Oh, wait, but look at Paige Van Zandt has jumped the rail.
Hey, where's
Paige Van Zandt has jumped the rail.
where's JR? Haven't heard from him today.
Oh, no. You forget he's not on Rampage.
Whatever. Alright, well, we watched that. Like I said, it's a 3.0 for me.
Paige Van Zandt posing for a selfie.
It's a 2.5.
Taking Jericho to task here. Struggles knees. Jericho's down and out.
You're usually the -1. I'm giving it lower than you gave it because it was predictable.
They got the victory and then left.
Yeah, it was.
Laid out. What an image there. Scorpio Sky. Wow, impressive. Look at this.
Yeah, I'm not taking away. I'm not taking away. From
Wait.
I'm just. I'm taking away from this one here. That's why I was saying 3.0.
I think
Punk did just fine, and the other match was just fine.
And look at the men of the year just grinning as they stand over Jericho. Wait a second. Hold on.
Santana and Ortiz.
Ethan Page and Scorpio Sky, two members of the Inner Circle.
You mean to tell me that it took forever for them to bring them back to the Inner Circle? When they should have been there in the first place? Whatever.
Central, a very special Saturday Night Dynamite, and then AEW Rampage next Friday on TNT for Ricky Starks, for Taz, I am Excalibur. AEW is the home of professional wrestling.
Yeah, Soho and him did just fine, so yeah, it's a very low 3, put it that way.
Alright, I won't be that harsh. I'll go with you. It's a 3. It was pretty predictable. It was pretty predictable, albeit enjoyable in parts. I hope that we don't see the bunny for a while. I'm kind of done with that.
You're done with the bunny? Or are you just done with the bunny against Soho?
Pretty much I'm done with anybody against Soho, because...
What's that? You broke up for me.
Okay, I'm pretty much done with anybody against Soho, because they're just going to put her over.
Okay. Well then, how is she supposed to get any wrestling in?
Well,
If
no.
you want to say I'd rather her not fight her anymore so we can have her go against other people, then sure.
Yeah. I guess that's what I mean. I'm sorry. I didn't mean to say it that way. You know, I think the bunny is too green. She's very green, and she needs some time to develop. Same with Penelope Ford. Although she's with Kip Sabian, so I don't think she needs as much time.
Did they actually get married, or was that just a thing?
I think they are married. They are married, just like Karrion Kross and Scarlett Bordeaux.
Yeah, but they're not married yet. They're going to get married, I guess.
Yeah.
For Karrion Kross and them.
But yeah, for me it was a 3. AEW is gonna have growing pains. They are. They just are.
Well, Thursday, put it that way, or Friday.
Well, no, I think they are. I just think they are. I think they are still a young company trying to, find out what works.
Well, they're really putting a lot into Dynamite. I mean, look at all the matches. That looks like it's going to be freaking fantastic.
Although
you didn't really have that tonight. I mean, besides, of course, you got Soho and you got that Punk, but like I said, that last match you knew was going to be a garbage, really a just throwaway match, a very mediocre match, and that's all it really was.
Although
maybe a few interesting moves, but
I gotta put out a statement to Tony Khan. If Tony Khan, I know you probably don't listen to this program, but if you hope to go against SmackDown, I hope you can come better than that. Because
with a 2-hour event versus a 2-hour event, you're gonna have a different lineup. Is all I'm saying when it comes to if you want to actually, have competition, then yeah, it'll be a different lineup. If it's 2-hour versus 2-hour, which WWE stop going over 2 hours. No more. Nothing needs to go to 3. Nothing needs to go to 2.5 hours. 2.5 hours is just fucking an odd fucking number, So stupid.
No, it's okay. Let them bury themselves.
Oh yeah, they ain't gonna listen to me anyway.
It's okay. Let them bury themselves. They're old news. AEW's where it is.
It is, but boy, I tell ya, like you said, the growing pains is definitely something that we're definitely having to live through. Like, as much as I want to see the new faces and everybody fighting, like I was saying again, like with Bobby Fish tonight, either the issue is people aren't okay. There's a couple issues that AEW has to figure out. One is fan fatigue. 2 is because here's the thing: if they're already fatigued, and you have a known person going against an unknown person, they're probably not going to be really excited after being fatigued to really even participate in the match. At least not the ones that they're not really excited for. So I feel as though that probably played into his match tonight.
Yeah.
Because of the whole situation of that there. Because we know, Rampage is shot the same night as Dynamite. So
yeah, it is. Except for tonight.
If that's so, that I don't know. I mean, I assumed it was already pre-recorded because of already having the matches already set. If you want to say that the YouTube one wasn't a pre-record, I'll go with that, because that kind of came afterwards to say that they're having a buy-in because of what WWE was saying. So I would say that was definitely not recorded, but yeah, which at the same time, it's like, well, then it comes down to, you need to spend more time with these younger guys and get them to be known. Like, have them come in and really work with people more constantly, so you get their faces,
I agree with you.
out there for people to know.
I agree with you.
'Cause you can't really have these matches where it's just like the fans aren't into it. Because if anything, that turns anybody who's hopping in at any point in time just be like, wow, this is boring. Not even the fans are into it. You know what I mean?
I agree with you. Well, Fuzzy, you said WWE should stop going to 2.5 hours. Guess what we've gone to?
2.5 hours?
2.5 hours. And I think it's time to stop. So,
right, send us home. I'm going to go get some popcorn.
Guys, that being said, I'm OHG saying goodnight for the Talking Bums podcast, and saying goodnight for my good friend Double O Fuzzy there. If you want to follow us, all of our links are in the description down below. Let us know what you thought of the show. Please like, comment, and subscribe for more. Yeah, we're out. We'll see you guys. There will be a watch along tomorrow, so we'll be here tomorrow as well. Take care.